Koto katoa, and welcome to NZIHL action. I'm Joel Rundalov. Joining me is Ian Wanamaker here at Paradise Avondale to see the West Auckland Admirals take on the Phoenix Thunder.
Yes, Joel, oh man, I always screw that up. I gotta get that again. Kia ora whanau. It's really, really good pleasure to be alongside Joel again here to bring you this live stream broadcast of this NZIHL action. We've got the West Auckland Admirals currently sitting third place, Joel, taking on the fifth equal Phoenix Thunder. They are tied for the bottom of the standings right now with the Canterbury Red Devils, but they've only played, 6 games this season? With Canterbury playing 4.
And do remember, they have a victory against this West Auckland side earlier in the year. So far a split series headed into this one. And if you may be realizing, hey, this game did not start on time.
That is correct. It hasn't started on time. The Thunder had some issues with getting out of Dunedin. Apparently the fog and also the low temperatures have lots of ice on their airplane. They've been at the airport since apparently 6:30 a.m. trying to de-ice the planes, get things going, get different flights. Nevertheless, they are here, folks. They are ready to battle. They're a resilient bunch. The men from the Deep South, they will be here to contest no matter what.
Yeah, they made it. They have players that have actually been up since 6:30 this morning, and their originally scheduled flight was at 9:30 a.m. Well, guess what? They didn't get here until literally right before game time, went onto the bus from the airport straight into the changing room, and just like that, they are directly on the ice. No off-ice warm-up for them. They are out here, so big credit to them. They made it. They're ready to go, and we are just about ready to drop the puck here in Paradise Avondale.
Yeah, we'll be playing a modified game here too, Joel. It's going to be a 15-minute period because of the reduced schedule that they've kind of like sandwiched in here before the public session that comes right after.
So Ellis on Ellis draw, and we are underway here at Paradise Avondale. So played to the far side, and that pass is intercepted by Enright. And now here come the Thunder the other way. It's a 3-on-1 opportunity. Centering feed there is broken up nicely by Dag. And an early opportunity for the Thunder are thwarted. Now Darling has it behind his own net. It's a body from Fraser Ellis. Now Hayward Jones in to help out. Tries to play it up the wall towards the import Riley Smith. And it's a turnover. Here's Ellis, puts one right on it, a save by Bielik as he's tested early.
Straight into it are the Thunder, a little bit after the whistle stuff early. So Thunder definitely in this contest, trying to score right away as we check out this rock action replay. Wrist shot, didn't get everything on it. And Bielik will hold that as he's already faced at least 3 shots on goal within the first 47 seconds.
And here's Lilly, tries to throw in, hits Vesper, goes right to the stick of a Dunedin player in the slot, but is broken up by McLeish in his 249th NZIHL appearance.
Fantastic. Congrats, sir.
There's Audas fighting for the puck. Centering feed here by Vesper, puts one right on. And the save is made.
The Thunder starting goalie is James Moore, looking to get his first win of the season.
There's Regan, puts one in, looking for a stick of Vesper, but that goes past him. And it's chipped up and out. Now a race for the puck. And it's won by the fleet-footed Regan. Puts it up towards Cistroni, trying to catch the Thunder on a change. And now to the slot. There's a shot right on by Chamberlain, but once again, Moore is there.
So Moore shutting the door. He's stopped a couple of shots early here as Cistroni gains the line, but kind of bobbles the puck, inadvertently plays it to the middle, runs into his man, runs him over, and that squirts loose for Rooney, and he takes a shot, or Chamberlain, and he shoots, and it's saved.
So it'll be Chamberlain and Rolfe in the circle to take the draw, and it's played right to the Thunder and out. And Taylor Kennedy had to break that one up as Challoner had some speed in the neutral zone. And now to center ice. Chamberlain trying to play it in, and finally it's whacked in by Dixon. And that'll be Blair behind his own goal. Now a turnover again. Chamberlain trying to do some work on the near wall. And then played up and out. Here comes Rolf. Rolf with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Puts one through and a stick save by Bialik. Nice save there by Bialik, coming off a 30-save shutout in his last appearance for the West Auckland Admirals. And now Dagg intercepts the pass. He's trying to go 1-on-2 here and beat both defensemen and just puts it on goal, forcing Moore to hold on.
He's getting very well through that area as Dagg sensing a bit of an opportunity for himself. As you see here on the replay, Thunder coming in. Rolf, there's a bit of a 2-on-1. Elects to take that shot low, hard to that side there, but Bialik makes a nice save and steers it away.
And there's Hart behind the opposition goal, and it's the import Ellis for the Thunder. So watch out for him. Takes a big hit there from Sam Moses. And now here's Hart the other way. He's an escape move. Wasn't really pressured there, and throws a blind pass towards the net. Did not get far, and it's Darling the other way. Now here's a centering feed. And again, as Bialik has to steer that away. And there's a shot again. Puck is up in the air, but Bialik holds on.
What a crafty move there by the Dunedin Thunder captain, Enright. Showing some moves with a spinorama, and he shoots it on net. Always a good idea to shoot on net as Bialik gets it with the stick, but popped it right up in the air, and fortunately for him, he got a glove on it and then managed to stop the play before any danger kept happening.
Held at the line, but only momentarily. It hits a 3 on the other way with Dagg for the Admirals. Centering feed there is broken up nicely by Lilly as he had Rooney backdoor. And now up to Ian Audis. And Hayward Jones puts a body on his man. And still fighting for the puck is Lewis. Now chipped to the near wall. Riley Smith, the import here. The Canadian man tries to play it up, and it's a turnover. Audis throws one towards the net. Not sure Bialik saw that, but thankfully for the West Auckland Admirals, that slipped to safety. Now kept in at the line by Blair. And then another blind pass and a turnover at the blue, and here come the Phoenix Thunder as Audis will get on the forecheck. Allen tries to leave it behind the net, and instead we have it for the Admirals. Pass there, tricky maneuver on a change, and then played in towards Bialik, and he's going to.
Oh, he was going to hold it. He gave it up. Kept the play moving.
And now Regan has it. Regan trying to use his speed. Instead, he's cut off by Blair. And we have a whistle as the door pops open after that vicious hit on the near wall.
Again, another bit of good physicality here as Regan makes a pass in the middle, gets it back, tries to use his speed going to that outside, and defenseman trying to close the door, but then the door does actually open.
Hey-o.
So there you go.
Both teams trying to open that door in the offensive zone and find something happen.
Well, if the door is locked, maybe they can find the key they need to get through. Break the. Oh, as you have an inadvertent collision there as two players not looking where either were going and collided inadvertently. Both out back.
And that was Henry diving for the puck, but instead it goes to Ryan Wanford and a big hit on the import in the corner, and then another return favor as Vesper was taken down in front.
So bodies beginning to collide and fly, and some hitting the ice, some hitting the glass, some hitting the boards.
Some hitting the wall through the door.
That's it. So stay into this action.
And Regan at center ice now for the Admirals. Cuts towards the net. Gets it to Sestroni. Nice move there. He shoots. Oh, and a save made. Rebound loose. It goes off the iron.
And someone paid the price in front. Goes right down and had the shot taken probably off his back. Number 26 for the Admirals. That's Ollie Hay.
What a mad scramble this one was. With just a collection of bodies and a loose puck towards the net.
So Sestroni puts it through the legs and shoots it on the net. That gets stopped by Moore, and he's jamming for it. And Hay takes a nice hit in front, and just another sequence. I think the whistle was called, and play just continued anyway. The players were just going for it, which is what you want to see in a close contest. And we've got one here so far, folks. This action. These two teams, not known for their overall goal scoring prowess so far in the league, with the Thunder averaging just over 2 goals a game, and then the West Auckland team is averaging just over 3 goals a game, each having an 8% scoring efficiency thus far in this season. I know it's very early, but that's a low stat. Maybe that'll change tonight.
Something both teams are surely going to focus on in this contest. Another thing that's going to come up is that defensive zone where the Thunder are actually averaging 50 shots a game against.
Yeah, that's right. They've had 300 shots against them in 6 games, people.
And
you're not going to win a lot of games when you're giving up 50 shots, unless your goaltender is red hot and stopping them all.
Not giving their goaltender much of an opportunity, but here was a play the other way as Bialik was forced to make a long save here, and well done to hold on to that rebound. And now Kennedy for the Admirals. Play that up towards Hay. And now the Thunder will retreat. And now Mason Kennedy. Leave it to his brother Taylor. Some room here. He'll just play it up towards Dixon. And he'll just try to place that in the zone, where Ollie Hay will try to forecheck. 2 bodies collide. Played up the wall, not out, as Chamberlain throws it down low. Centering feed there goes off a stick. And it's Challoner. Now Challoner. Ended up leaving the puck. And the Admirals just trying to get it off the zone and get a bit of a change here, but instead it will be an icing as the puck floats all the way down.
Yeah, Challoner there, number 52, doing well. Kind of maybe watching a lot of Florida Panthers and Matthew Tkachuk, the Chewy. Definitely been chewing on his mouth guard as doesn't keep it in the mouth while playing, kind of hanging out the side. I would advise anybody watching, if you are a player of the game, please keep your mouth guard in your mouth while playing to protect those valuable assets that you got inside your mouth.
And here comes Dixon the other way. He's got to broach the speed, cuts toward the net, but he's cut off. And now here comes the import Ellis for the Thunder. Trying to go coast to coast here. Still has control of the puck into the zone and just finally loses it as he and Hayward Jones battle in the far corner. Play won by Enright. And now Chalice has it, but he loses control. There's Enright from a sharp angle, but it's saved by Bialik. Now Chalice again looking for a long pass towards Moses, but that's just in front of him. Able to beat his man there, but unable to make a centering feed. And now Blair has it behind the net before he runs into a man. And bodies still flying. Puck not able to get out of the zone for the Thunder. And now Andy Hart has control for the Admirals.
Quite a physical line with Hart and Moses out there. They are definitely putting their weight to use.
Now here's Enright who takes a big hit from Regan, but the puck comes free, shot right on, and Bialik makes the save.
So there you go, folks. It's sometimes making hits to make plays, and someone absorbed a massive hit there, but managed to get the puck to their teammate in the process. So you see Regan angling his man Enright, takes him hard into the wall, but gives the puck up in the process. And what you didn't see was the shot that was taken right from the slot, high slot, but Bialik stops that one.
So played up the wall towards Smith. He just chips it up. And Rooney makes a play for it, but Allen cuts him off. And now Smith has it. Smith, a quick-footed forward. Leaves it for Fraser Ellis with a clapper. Puck was free for a moment.
Moore just didn't seem like he knew where the puck was.
Eventually found it just in time. But crises averted there for the Thunder. Now they're going the other way. Four bodies converge in the corner, and it's the Thunder who come away with it. And again, played around the wall towards Smith. Smith's pressured from flight, but instead it's Regan who collects. And now he's got some wheels going the other way, but it's taken away from him nicely by Lilly. Lilly again putting the forecheck on here as the defenseman making some nice plays in the neutral zone.
But the Thunder dump it right back in, Joel, with getting still possession of the puck here.
And there's Blair, throws it back in, and once again, the Thunder will chase. The Thunder have quite some size on the blue line this year.
Yeah, they got some towers back there, that is for sure. Like Blair and Weekly, some tall humans.
And Vesper for the Admirals. Tries to get around Blair, unable to do so with that big unit. And then the dump-in attempt actually hit his own line mate in Henry, and their Admirals are forced to start from their own end. Now Vesper has it. He needs a change though, so he'll just dump it in and get some fresh legs out there. And the Thunder with possession. Robbed a bit of a home run there, getting that one out of the air.
Yeah, it's slang just like playing baseball. Oh, good save there by Bialik. Nice blocker as Ellis takes a hard wrist shot on them.
Yeah, 15 for the Thunder. Ellis, that's definitely someone you want to watch out for. He's been creating most of the scoring chances for the Thunder. And here's Caleb Chamberlain with some speed in the zone. Breaks towards the net, but a nice play there by Wanfer, the import, to direct that one to safety. And now here's Wanfer again. Plays it up towards Ellis. And Dixon will try to find his man, but this is going all the way down. Icing has waved off as Lilly was there in time. Now a centering field towards Hart, but that's taken away from him. And it's Ian Otis who plays it up at neutral ice. Fighting for the puck and then played back into the Thunder zone. And Lilly once again to chase. Plays it up towards Flight, but it's kept in at the line. Now here's a chance for Lilly. Throws one right on, but Bialik forced to hold on as the Thunder were storming towards that net.
Storming they were, and Flight certainly in good flight there. He had made a nice pass across rink to get this shot on net to generate that scoring chance for the Thunder. And you mentioned Wanfor earlier. He's a Canadian player, born in '97. He played his junior hockey career in British Columbia, Canada, and also played for Clarkson University.
Ah, yes, a D1 university in the United States.
He's a very strong skater and makes a good first pass, so watch out for him from the back end on the Thunder.
And here come the Admirals into the zone just offside as Chalice was pressured at the line and forced to hold up just a split second.
So just a bit too eager, I guess, on that blue line. You got to make plays at the blue line, crucial area of the game. And speaking of the game, there's only 4 minutes left in this period. It seemed to be going by real fast. Not a lot of whistles either, Joel. It's been pretty open-ended.
Yeah, very free-flowing game. Some good opportunities on both ends, but still nothing to show for it yet. And there's a chance as a save again by Moore. And then we might be having a penalty here.
So that, whenever you send the puck over the glass into the mesh from your defensive zone, as the defender here, number 91.
That's Blair.
Blair sends it up, and that's going to result in a delay of game penalty.
So, a bit unfortunate here with that low glass here at Paradise Avondale. Did not do him any favors, but nonetheless, that is a delay of game penalty for Morgan Blair and the first power play opportunity of the game for the Admirals. So it'll be Chalice. Finds Ellis in the slot. That's a big save. Rebound opportunity, but Moore was there.
Double save real quick off that faceoff.
So now Chalice over to Daigle with a one-timer, and what a blocker. Saved by Moore.
Yeah, post to post, slides across here as Chalice sends the pass over to Daigle, and he just one-times this. Oh, that's the play earlier where Ellis has the shot from the slot and the rebound by Moses. And the second follow-up was the dagger of a shot by Daigle. Moore with a great blocker save to send it out of trouble's way.
So Ellis now for the Admirals. Plays it to the near wall with Dag. Now down low, that's Hay. And Dag and Hay doing a little bit of overload in the corner. Now played up top to Chalice. Throws one, but that's deflected by Ellis of the Thunder. And now Dag again. Working it with Chalice, trying to go towards Smith. And he'll reverse course. Just a minute left on this power play opportunity. And here's Chalice with an opening, puts it right on. Save made by Moore.
Thunder doing really well to keep them on the outside, the Admirals, and the only generated scoring chance was from that high slot that Jordan Chalice gets. He has the puck here, looking for an option, There is a screen in front, so he elects to shoot it, but James Moore can see that puck. And again, does have a pretty decent save percentage in terms of stopping that puck. He's around that 88% mark. And looking to keep the score down at 0-0 as they're killing off the penalty. Last 50 seconds in this power play for the Admirals.
So there's a centering feed. Nice play there as McLeish was lurking in the blue paint, but Moore is able to hold on.
That was quite a clever shot there, too, by Chamberlain. You'll see here he directs it low on the net where McLeish's stick is, forcing a deflection upwards. So Moore had to be sharp to react to that rising puck.
Yeah, quick little play there. Had to be in good position for it. And some good offensive zone possession here, but just as I say that, an errant pass brings it out to neutral zone. So Regan will try to set things up from the corner. Up to Chamberlain. Now back to Regan. Nice block there by Lilly. Played up and finally out.
So the Thunder doing very well here to kill off most of this penalty. They're almost done here with the last 12 seconds remaining. But the Admirals streaking in here, 2-on-1. Backhand. Hayward Jones, great attempt, doesn't get it through.
Yeah, good recovery there by the Thunder to break that one up. That was a great opportunity. And then there's a shot, hits the side of the net from Regan trying to sneak one in.
We're back to even strength here, Joel, 5-on-5.
And there is a wide open opportunity for Vesper, uncovered, but unable to do anything with it. And we'll get a half change here from the Thunder. The man out of the box, Blair, the defender, trying to apply some pressure. And that's played up and not out. It was a nice play by Enright to keep it in, but only momentarily. And now the Thunder will go on the chase. Kennedy plays it over towards Regan. He's got a little bit of space to work, so he'll try for a long pass to find Moses.
Really using the stretch.
Now Moses gains control. Bouncing puck, though, unable to pull the trigger. And Wanfer will play it behind the net. Kennedy's the first one there. But his pass is broken up towards Ellis, and a bouncing puck again, difficult to play here with less than a minute remaining in this opening period. So Wanfer for the Phoenix Thunder. He'll play it up towards Ellis. Now Ellis into the zone. Trying to make a move, but instead hits the shin pad of Taylor Kennedy, and then he'll just backhand it up to center ice. Kennedy able to get that one out of the air. Now he's trying to make a move towards the opposition. Nice play there to break things up was Stitley. And we have a errant whistle here, as it looked like an icing was called off too late. So we'll get a face-off at center ice with that errant whistle.
So it's a nice breakup by the Thunder. They go all 200 feet of the ice, but they come all the way down, and then their efforts are thwarted too by a just real stumbly mishandle of the puck, and then a fall, which stopped that attacking pressure as we head towards the last 5 seconds of this first period.
And that will do it at the end of one. Still scoreless here in Paradise, Avondale, between the Phoenix Thunder and the West Auckland Admirals. A lot of end-to-end action, some big hits. And the Thunder, of course, having to shake off a bit of rust coming directly from their flight into Dunedin, which was delayed multiple times.
Yeah, so they've had to deal with a lot of adversity, Joel, just to actually get onto the playing surface here. And playing they have been doing. They have certainly started very well. They've gone straight into attacking onto the Admirals, getting the first 3 shots of the game. Still not rewarded on the scoreboard. We got 2 goose eggs up there, so it's 0-0. But a pretty good contest, real physical, a lot of good hits. good smooth breakouts from both teams in their zones, and I think the Admirals kind of adjusting to this hard forechecking pressure that the Thunder have been having, and just one power play, and we've only really played 15 minutes of hockey.
And what better way to shake off that rust for the Thunder than to throw a few of the meat bodies around?
Well, they got some units back there, so they're playing to their strengths, Joel. They've got size and they're using it, and this is a small rink compared to Dunedin, and small rink in general, so they're definitely going to use that to their advantage if they've got that physical matchup that they're looking for. So keep watching, folks. We got great action coming up in this second period, so stay tuned for more after this.
Haramai, Hokemai, and welcome back to Paradise Avondale between the West Auckland Admirals and the Phoenix Thunder. I'm Joel Rindle. I'm joining Ian Wanamaker here to give you all the action, and what an opening period that was.
Yeah, a lot of physicality, but a lot of good hits and right open in action. Really free-flowing game, not a lot of whistles, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard at this point in time.
Still 0-0, a couple opportunities. The top line for the Thunder looking especially dangerous. Let's see if they can put something together here in the second. So we have the Ellis face-off once again, and we're underway. Thunder to start from their own end. Plays it up towards Ellis for the Thunder. And that's taken away. Now it's Rooney the other way, trying to find Smith, the import. So that's taken off him by Wanford. Trying to find Darling, but that's over his tall, lumbering head. And over towards Smith. He leaves it for Ellis. Ellis, backhander towards the net that got through. Save made by Moore.
Yeah, forcing the Thunder to ice the puck. It was a bit of, again, back and forth. The Thunder starting really quickly, really strong, but unable to break through the solid defense of the Admirals. The Admirals turning that puck over and going back the other way. Riley Smith gaining the blue line, gives the puck up to Ellis, and Ellis takes a shot. So very quick summary that happens very fast in about 40 seconds of skating and hockey action.
So face-off won by Ellis of the Thunder. And then a nice play by Regan to step up and force the Thunder to try again. Now it's Enright up to Ellis. That's poked away by McLeish. And now Smith has it. Smith with some time, trying to find Fraser Ellis. Instead it goes all the way towards the net, forcing Moore to play it, but it just goes right to Fraser Ellis. Now to McLeish. Down low towards Henry. His centering feed is broken up. And then it's taken away by Ellis. Throws one towards the net, hits the skate of Smith. And the play is broken up. And finally out of the zone to Regan of the Admirals. Regan.
Both teams, Joel, looking to make some adjustments after that first shortened period of play of 15 minutes, as they have an icing there by the Admirals. One of their rare icings so far in this game. But they certainly have been matching each other's lines, like top line against top line and second and third, etc. So that could wear a little bit on the Thunder potentially, as they have 3 and a bit lines to travel with.
And speaking of travel, if you are just joining us, the Thunder had multiple delays getting out of the South Island this morning and were just able to arrive in Auckland minutes before game time.
Yeah, actually extending the puck drop time.
And here's Cistroni coming in, shot, and a big save by Moore.
Saving the game, and probably the chance of the game for Cistroni. Gets absolutely robbed there by Moore, holding his ground.
And Kennedy's shot is blocked by Italian. And now here's Vesper. Up towards Mason Kennedy. Throws one towards the net as the Admirals are applying some serious pressure here.
But withstanding, it is the Thunder. They're doing well to hold it off. They're trying to clear, and they do just get it over the line.
And that is Taillon, who was able to push it out. And now Kennedy goes towards Cistroni, who had a long shift, finally getting his chance for a break. And now the other way, it's Ellis who digs that pass out of his skate. Centering feed here is just behind Darling. And here's Ollie Hay with it. Ollie Hay with a nice move. And tries to play it to himself, but just a little too fancy with that stick work, and then takes a big hit in the corner. Instead, it's Dixon who comes away with it, puts it right on. Moore forced to make an awkward save.
He's standing tall, he gets another save.
And Chamberlain tries to put that one in. Hits the skates of Blair, and then play broken up by Ellis. And then Dixon gets a stick on it to keep it in. Only momentarily, and now here comes the Thunder. It's Enright with a long shot right on. And Bialik had to play that with a glove, but unable to hold on. A little bit of confusion in the own D zone, but luckily the Thunder were mostly on a change. Now Dixon able to push it up towards Chamberlain. Now 2-on-1 here for the Admirals. Chamberlain right on, but Moore again in position to make the play.
He's making some really good stops here as the Admirals again generating good chances. A 2-on-1 shaping up. Oh, this is Sestroni from earlier. He breaks in, avoids the slash of the D, gets his shot on, rebound to himself, but Moore again extending that left pad and sending that puck away. So a bit of the story right now for the Thunder in this game is the play of the goaltender, James Moore, stopping all 18 of the Admirals' shots.
Face-off won by the Thunder. And that's Audis unable to get that pass, and it goes all the way down for an icing.
So there is 11 minutes remaining in this second period. We shall see how the game plays out in terms of timing. At this scheduled time, they're going to be playing 3 15-minute stop time periods. That may change in the third depending on how this period gets played.
And here's Hart. His shot is blocked. And it's Chalice, first man to the corner. He'll play it to the far side. Hart going for it. That's knocked away from him. And then Allen will play it to Juan for Audis. A good one-touch pass, and they're out of the zone. And now Lewis. His centering feed is knocked away by Bialik. Now Chamberlain trying to take it out of the zone. Tries to get it up towards Moses and plays over to Hart. Now Hart trying to get around Wanfor, but takes a shoulder from flight. And he's knocked off the puck.
Kind of an unusual move. He kind of went in towards 3 players instead of going to the outside, so he's kind of asking for trouble. Penalty coming here, Joel. Someone collided with the Admirals goalie, knocking the stick, and it's going to be interference on the Thunder player.
So Lewis is going to sit down for 2. As you can see, number 24 in black coming towards the goalie.
Well, he was bumped a little bit on the backside too by the Admiral player, but he does go right into the Admiral goalkeeper. So he will sit for 2 minutes or less here.
Yeah, that's a tough penalty for the Thunder. As you saw there, he did take a little bump that knocked him off balance, pushing him into Bialik. But the refs have made the call, so a second power play opportunity here for the Admirals, where they held great possession last time but unable to get one across.
So their second chance, sometimes it is about second chances in this game. Oh, as Enright does well to get in that passing lane from Chalice, and he hustles down to get it, but Chalice is able to get it back, and they break away.
So play to the near side, that's Smith with the puck. Doesn't like what he sees. Tries to re-get it in. Instead it's Dag. He loses it, and it's thrown all the way down. Skips off the top of the glass there by William Ellis. So here's Dag for the Admirals. He gets it across the red, up to Fraser Ellis, and now Smith on the far wall. To Ellis, back to Smith. Ellis again from behind the net.
The Admirals do have the top performing power play in the NZIHL with converting 25.93% of their opportunities, so just over 1 in 4.
A dangerous unit that is fairly acquainted with each other. There's Ollie Hay going towards the net, puck still free. And so Hay over to Chalice. And now Dag. Back up towards Chalice. A little give action. There's a no-look shot. It did not make it through. Blocked in front. But a dangerous play there from Dag. And then once again, puck is out of the zone at the line. And the Thunder are able to clear it all the way down.
Bit of a battle here between Ellis as he cross-checks Tyon from the back. The referee did not see that as he hits Allen right from the back as both the defensemen from the Thunder and forward from the Admirals battling. Having a back and forth. But that will do it. That power play done. So out of 2 chances, the Thunder are able to thwart off the Admirals' potent power play. 0 for 2 in tonight's game.
A good kill there by the Thunder. And they'll start with their import Wanfer, the D1 product from the Canada, played in the US of A, showing off his skills in the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah, we'd encourage a lot of players that are out there that are kind of in their summer breaks, if they still want to continue their hockey playing journey, New Zealand is a great option for them.
No ice here as that went off the glove of McLeish, but the whistle is blown inadvertently. So once again, we will get at face-off at center ice.
So sometimes the referees, they just want to be included as well. And we saw in the first period that there was, right near the end, the last minute of the first period, that the referee did blow the whistle. Not meant to be blowing the whistle at that time, so maybe they're just getting used to things again. And however, they're human. They're making some errors, hopefully less than you would expect.
And there's more force to get a pad on that. And then a big hit in the far corner.
Moses just absorbed that hit by Weekly.
Weekly, not a small character out there. There's a shot right on again, and Moore holds on.
So you'll see here as Weekly goes to take on Moses, and he hits him, stops him dead, but he takes that and falls down, and Moses managed to still hold on to that puck. So good strength by Moses to receive the hit and then continue on playing.
So once again, we have the Ellis v. Ellis draw, and it's won by Fraser. There's a shot, gets through, but Rooney unable to pull the trigger, and now it's Enright the other way. Played to Wanfer, oh, and a glove saved by Bialik, and he robs him.
Oh, probably, again, one of the best chances by the Thunder, and it was a ripper. But Bialik, we haven't mentioned him too much in this contest. However, Enright comes in, stops up, manages to get the puck over to, and Wanfor comes and steps into it one time. Gloves that down.
Great opportunity there for the Thunder, but Bialik showing off the leather. Now here's Enright for the Thunder. He's behind the net, runs into Ellis. And now here's Taylor Kennedy trying to play it up towards Rooney. But Allen was able to get in front of that, and now Wanfer has to make a play in his own end. He plays that one up. This will be a no icing this time, as Audis was the first man there. Now played up towards Allen, but that just skips over his stick, and now a race for the puck as Smith trying to beat him there. Instead, it's over to the near wall.
Allen did well under pressure to get that puck away, as the forechecking Smith was right on top of him.
And now Smith. He'll play it behind the net. Centering feed goes nowhere, and it's Audis who has it. And now here come the Thunder with some numbers. 3-on-2 the other way. Backhander towards Bialik is cleared away. And then played down low. Tried to get it back, but a bit of a miscommunication, and the Thunder will throw it out of their own zone. And it's played up, but a turnover here as Vesper's trying to make a move. Puck pops up in the air and finally taken over to safety by Weekly, but not out. Centering feed here gets through everyone, but goes to the stick of Audis, and he'll look to just put that one in. Now out to neutral ice. Here's Sistroni trying to get another chance, but that's knocked away. Nice play there by Stitley. And then a glove save there as Bialik was just able to get a thumb on it. And it's up to Dixon in the neutral zone. Bouncing puck, dangerous, but played away. Now Dag has it as he pitches from the near wall. Now up to Hayward Jones. Cross ice to Chamberlain. Chamberlain down to Dag. Dag with a prime opportunity, but missed everything.
Good shot, just a little bit too much on it. Went high and over and hit the glass and out of the danger area.
Some great puck movement there from the Admirals to find the open man. And here's Dag again with a shot, but a blocker save made by Moore. Dag once again, a third chance, goes sticks tied.
Trying to go 5-hole low, and then again, Moore is stopping that puck. So Admirals putting the foot down here with the offensive pressure, really controlling that puck as Daigle steps into one here, and that manages to get stopped by Moore.
Yeah, nice play there to actually hold on and get a whistle as the pressure was mounting in the defensive zone for the Thunder. So with just over 4 minutes remaining here in the second period, still a scoreless game with shots heavily in favor of West Auckland, leading in that category 22-10.
Yeah, but in this game, no goals. There is one goal tonight so far, and that's been scored by the Sky City Stampede by Harrison McCogg. He's assisted by Jeff Solo down in Queenstown. So the Swarm are down 1-0 in that other NZIHL contest. We'll give you other updates as we receive them.
A top-of-the-table clash between the Stampede and the Swarm. We'll keep you updated. And now Chalice. He'll take it for the Admirals. He plays that up towards Moses. Moses, centering feed, is knocked away by Wanford, but still gets through, and we're going to have a delayed call here as Wanford got taken down without the puck.
Yeah, as Moses has he had the puck. You'll see it here. So Chalice sends it up to Moses, chips it kind of in behind Wanford, receives that puck, sends it in, doesn't get it, and then puts his hand right into the face of Wanford. You got to call that knocking the man down as well. That's a bit of a roughing and a rough call.
So Moses takes the first penalty for the Admirals, 2 minutes for roughing, and we'll get an opportunity to see the Phoenix Thunder power play.
Yeah, it's their first one of the game, so let's see how they fare. And it's instantly dumped down back into their zone.
Rudy with a great opportunity there. Casual stick save by Moore.
Wow, he left it right for the opposition, and he was really lucky to get that puck back and deflect off the stick.
Wow, and then that one goes over the netting. We get a whistle. Let's see a replay on this casual giveaway by the goalkeeper.
Maybe he thinks that's his man. Oh, wow. And he does get a stick on it, just casually as well. Just no urgency to get back in the net. Goaltenders are unusual.
One heck of a save, and he couldn't have made it look more pedestrian.
Yeah.
So here's Rooney on the penalty kill, applying some pressure. But that's taken away from here, and Wanford will just hold up. So he can get a good setup out of the zone. Plays it up to Blair. Now Blair carries it in. Leaves it for Otis. And now to Ellis. Ellis and Otis working back and forth. One-timer there by Ellis is fanned on and able to be cleared by Fraser Ellis.
Yeah, it's just been a little theme of this game too, Joel, that the Thunder, whenever they're in the Admirals zone, they haven't had sustained pressure even on the power play. So they're going to have to correct that real quick if they're going to want to have any chance here of opening up this scoring.
So Lilly will have it. Plays it to Lewis.
So second unit for the Thunder out here working.
Good give and go back to Lewis. He got a backhander, just missed wide. Rebound opportunity, forcing Bialik to make a save on the far side.
Yeah, often missing the net like that, you think, oh, how did he miss that? But, oh, another call here.
And there it is. We're going to get a call on the Thunder for a holding through that speed in the neutral zone. So we're going to play 4-on-4 here for just 21 more seconds before a man advantage power play for the Admirals.
So that power play for the Thunder is just kind of nulled and evened up with 2 minutes exactly remaining in this second period.
Chamberlain to take the draw to the left of Moore. It's played to the far wall. Blair with a little bit of time. Gives it to Wanford. And Wanford up to Otis. Had a man in Enright behind the defense, but unable to complete the pass. And then here's a turnover, and a penalty will be called as Dag went down. So a trip and a two-man
As Enright was away, he just couldn't handle that puck. And it looks like as he goes to get the puck here, he fans it down and then gets a stick on Dago, tripping him up. And that's going to be a 4-on-3 matchup now. Admirals with 4, Thunder with 3. Minute 44 here and 8 seconds remaining in Moses' penalty. So this could be a full 5-on-3 for the remainder of the second period.
And here's Wanford, desperately clears it. And Moses is out of the box. So here we are, 5-on-3 for a minute and a half for the deadliest power play in the NZIHL. Ellis, down low to Smith. Now Ellis will bring it towards the center, over to Chalice. Chalice looking back for Smith, but that got under his stick. Now plays it right towards Moore, but Moore shuts the door and it's cleared.
He literally did. He hugged the post well and stopped that attempt that came in really quickly. But it is a 5-on-3 situation for the next minute.
And Dag will bring it into the zone. Plenty of time. Leaves it to Ellis. Now that's Ollie Hay. Up to Dag. Now over to Chalice on the near side. Chalice with a bit of room. Over to Dag. One-timer. Puts it on. And a huge save by a sliding Moore. Now Chalice again. Far over to Hay. Back down low to Ellis. Ellis with some room, but he missed the net. Pressure mounting here for the Admirals.
20 seconds in the period.
Thunder trying to hold on. Here's Smith. Trying to go backdoor. It's knocked out of the air brilliantly by Stetley, and he's able to clear.
Yeah, Stetley just doing really well there on the D end. Last 6 seconds as they are absorbing a lot of this pressure the Admirals are putting on them.
Now an opportunity for Darling, but a good back check there by Vesper, and that'll do it for the second. Closing with some action, but still 0-0 after 2 periods of play.
Such a rarity in the NZIHL, Joel, when you get a game after 2 periods of play, or 30 minutes really, it's kind of like period and a half, 0-0 scoreline. So this is a very, very close contest, and the Admirals will go back onto the power play for a minimum of 1 second. That's what's remaining in one of the Dunedin Thunder penalties, and then another 17 seconds. So they will start the third period with a man advantage by 2. So we shall see how that is going to unfold in this contest. Will they even do the ice?
But a fantastic close to the period for the Thunder to stave off a goal on that heavy pressure 5-on-3 situation. Something hopefully the Thunder will look to build on going into this third.
Yeah, that's a big momentum change for the Thunder. If they can kill this off and hold the door like that, holding off the most potent power play in the NZIHL is no small feat. So they will definitely look to bolster that or from that, and yeah, get back into this. And who's going to score? Like whoever's going to score this, we could end in a tie. I haven't seen a tie ever in the NZIHL because they go to overtime, but with the time restrictions, we might end up with a tie.
It's, again, if you are joining, the Thunder were late. Took him about 10 hours to get from the South Island here to Auckland today, so game was started late, and we are under time constraints, hence the 15-minute periods, but there has been more than enough action in those 30 minutes of play so far, and great goaltending as we've seen from both sides, especially with James Moore so far. Yeah,
he has been lights out for this Thunder team, stopping everything. And the last 2 shots in particular from that power play, and the shot by Justin Dag, he is a laser beam of a shot, and he got it off that shoulder. But let's not forget Bar Bialik on the other end, stopping Wanford point blank with that glove. Excellent save there. So this has been a goaltending battle for sure. There's already been a total of 38 shots by both teams. So if you do that, there's going to be a lot more coming in the third.
You have got that right. We will be back in moments to conclude this thrilling matchup here in Paradise Avondale. Stay tuned.
Kia ora whanau, welcome back to the NZIHL live stream broadcast brought to you by The Rock. I'm Ian Wanamaker alongside Joel Rindelab. We have the pleasure of voicing this commentating service that we got going for you. It is 0-0 right now, 0-0. Nothing to show for on the scoreboard, but it's been a fantastic game of hockey thus far. We're about to set the puck and down on the ice end, and we are back into it, Joel.
Third period action coming at you from Paradise Avondale here in West Auckland. A busy crowd, lots of spectators in the house hoping for a goal. They want to see their home side get something together, but it has been a night for James Moore thus far. And the Dunedin Thunder, who spent 10 hours at an airport earlier today, finally able to get here. And they have not looked as rusty as you would expect.
No, maybe all that time sitting thinking about what they need to do has certainly played to their advantage, because they are in a great contest and have been pushing the envelope here with their play.
Another save by Moore as he finds himself in the right position once again.
Tested real early, like it's only been another, 40 seconds? Although, in saying that, in those 40 seconds, the Thunder have killed off the remaining seconds from the power play.
So that 5-on-3 is erased. A fantastic job by the Phoenix Thunder. And we'll see if they can build on that momentum as here comes Ellis into the zone. Ellis puts one through right on, and Bialik has to make a save.
There's a bit of a casual-looking move, but very deceptive because he used McLeish as a screen. So he kind of takes it from the right side, cuts into the middle, puts it right between McLeish's legs. Something that McLeish, if he did score there, would not like on his almost 250 games in NZIHL. That's incredible.
249 tonight. Stay tuned tomorrow at 5:15 with the rematch between these two sides and see the Gary McLeish 250th game.
Well, that's a big feat. Like, it's may not seem like a lot of games to some people, but it certainly is here in New Zealand. We play 16 games in a season. So the guy's basically played almost every game since the beginning of the NZIHL. Incredible.
And here are the Thunder with possession. Played down low towards Ellis. That pops off his stick. Puck still free. Ellis doing some work behind the net. He'll play it up towards Allen. Now down low towards Enright. Enright with McLeish on his back. His centering feed gets through and then played up to Allen again. He puts one right on it, and Bialik deep in his crease makes the save.
So a lot of traffic in front, so the Thunder going to what works for them, getting bodies in front. And Enright doing a nice little spinorama here. Puts it on net, but Bialik has it for a moment, and then it's put out of harm's way onto the point man, who does get a good shot on, but that big chest protector of Bialik stops that one. And we reset.
So played in the far wall. That's Hay back to Kennedy. And Kennedy tries to get it off the wall, but it's broken up by Rolfe. And then finally played up towards Dixon, but that skips past him. Now to the far wall. That's Taillon. And then Taillon again. Back to Rolfe. And now Taillon for the Thunder to chase. Centering feed here is broken up by Chamberlain, and then he'll take it and skate it the other way. Chamberlain with some speed tried to get around Steitley. Now played up top with Kennedy. One-timer, wasn't able to get much mustard on it, and it's taken by Challoner. Challoner and Kennedy do battle here on the near wall, and it's played up towards Chamberlain. Flight was able to get a stick in his grill, and then finally pushed away. Lilly trying to work it behind the net, and it's played up and out as Hayward Jones is on a change, and here's a nice play for the Thunder the other way. Lewis right on, and a save by Bialik.
What a breakaway moment there by Lewis, number 24 for the Thunder. He goes 1-on-2 here, and he does a nice move to get himself the free of the man. As Challoner here, you'll see, absorbs the hit from Kennedy. And the Admirals get the puck out of their zone and break it the other way. And it has been both ways, like action at one end, action at the other.
surely something will have to give at some point here where we are still scoreless with just over 12 minutes remaining here in the third.
It's another icing call against the Admirals. Quick update, after 1 period of play down in Queenstown in the South Island, Sky City Stampede have made it 2-0 against the Botany Swarm. So small update for you there, and NZIHL fans looking to see that top of the table clash, as those teams are certainly in the runnings for the top 2 teams, with the Swarm 7 games played, 6 wins and 1 overtime loss, with the Stampede playing 3 games, 2 wins and an overtime win. Both very, very strong offensive teams.
But here in Tamaki Makaurau, it is still scoreless between the Admirals and the Thunder. And here's Hayward Jones in the near wall. He'll just try to chip it up and get it out.
As Moses gets a little stick happy, knocking the stick out of Wanfor's hand. He will then serve 2 minutes for slashing.
And he's gonna go for that, getting a little too stick happy there. And he'll sit down for his second penalty of the game, giving the Thunder an opportunity here to get something going.
This is a big chance for them right now in this game, especially a shortened game with 11 minutes 50 remaining. Like, this game seems to have flown past here, Joel. So opening the door a little bit here for the Thunder. If they can get something going on their power play, this is the second for them in this game.
So here's Ellis for the Thunder. Loses control of the puck, and Rooney's able to put it back into the zone. And it'll be Wanford to collect. And now here's Enright up to Blair. Now Blair and Dagg doing battle. And it's played to Enright. Enright from a sharp angle hits the side of the net and it goes right to Blair, who leaves it in the corner, and Dagg will play it to the near side. Race for the puck here. Hayward Jones trying to get a stick on it. Can't. And it's played down low. There's a shot and a big save by Bialik as Enright was alone in front.
Don't think he got everything on it, but he was off balance. Even still, Bialik able to make that save. I'm so used to saying Moore is making the save, not Bialik. So,
well, he has made more saves, if you will. But puck here in the Admirals' end. Thunder on the power play with a great opportunity here to try to break this one open. Here's Wanford up to Allen. Allen tries to put one through, but hits the shin pad of Vesper. Vesper trying desperately to clear it, and finally it squirts out to center ice.
So 38 seconds in this power play to the Thunder. I think they might have registered 1 shot so far on net. They definitely hit the side of the net.
So Darling will play it back to Allen. Now Allen will throw it in. Hits the stick of Reagan. It actually worked out nicely here for the Thunder. Puts a shot on, but that's blocked again by Regan. And then there's a chance it misses everything as Flight and Vesper are hugging once again. Those two bodies have been stuck together for the last few seconds. Now Lewis takes a big hit from McLeish as those two start to scrap on the ice. And played into the zone here as we are back to 5-on-5 action.
But the hits keep on coming.
And here's Sestroni trying to play it up towards Chamberlain as he got taken into the wall. The ref actually got in on the action and found the ice and surface as well, as all bodies of all colors and stripes are flying.
Doesn't matter who you are, if you're on that ice surface, you are susceptible of some form of contact.
And we have an offside here at the Thunder Blue, so a face-off just outside the zone.
So a bit of a rarity here with a 0-0 game. And there's another hit. So Vesper comes in, hits Flight. They get tangled up. Both of them go down. Thunder try a shot. It's blocked. Doesn't go through. Just more sequence of lots of hits.
Meanwhile, Flight and Vesper getting intimate on the ice surface there. But play
One way of putting it.
And now Blair does a nice job to protect the puck behind the net. And he'll play that one up. and out. And this could be an icing as that pass was too far ahead of Tyong. So a face-off back in the Thunder zone.
Yeah, so in a tight contest, you definitely have a lot of coverage, a lot of getting to know one another, and these teams have already played each other twice down in Dunedin. This being their third out of the 4 matchups that they will face off against each other, with another game coming tomorrow.
And here's Allen for the Thunder. Does a nice job to get past 2 Admirals players, but Hayward Jones able to take the puck away from him in the corner. Now Rolf takes a hit from Chalice, and it's cleared out. Wanfor forced to retreat, goes D to D here towards Allen. Allen trying to escape 2 players, and now a penalty coming as he's taken down, and a power play opportunity for the Thunder.
And that's West Auckland Admirals number 13, Andy Hart, as he kind of clips the player here. He takes him out with the hands and it does impede his progress, doesn't allow him to get through cleanly. So that is a power play again for the Thunder. Surely they have taken some learnings from that last couple that they've had. If the Admirals are going to keep gifting them power plays, they may convert on one of them soon.
So here's Wanfor, the import. Tries to play it down low, but Ellis can't control it, so Dag will get a chance to clear. Instead, it's played right to the Thunder, and now Blair has it. Now Ellis. Ellis up top to Wanfor. One-timer towards Blair, but Bialik with a stick save. Hayward Jones tries to clear, but Blair is there. Now cross ice towards Ellis. Ellis tries to play it down low, but instead it goes right to Dag. Now numbers the other way, short-handed. Here comes Dag for the Admirals, puts one right on, and a save by Moore.
As he gets snowed and was not happy by that, and there is a bit of fisticuffs happening in behind Moore's net after the snow job he received.
Will be interesting to see how this plays out. There will be at least one member going to the box as we try to get this cleared up. As we wait, I must mention the Phoenix Thunder, the soft drink company sponsoring this team from Dunedin. What is your favorite Phoenix beverage?
Anyone that comes our way. Looks as we get sorted, I'm not going to worry about my beverage choice. I want to know who's going to the penalty box. It looks like Ellis, he's gone in for the Admirals, and also the other Ellis for the Thunder. So it's just like they've seen a lot of each other already. You talk about things getting close and intimate. Well, they are now separated only by the penalty timekeepers. So there definitely will be a penalty here, Joel, to someone who snowed the goalie. That's kind of like delay a game or interference call. Then there was a bit of, what do you want to call it, argy-bargy, a little bit of roughing, little push and shove. But they have 2 minutes each on the clock.
So Ellis and Ellis are sent to the box, unrelated, but very much related in that exchange.
Well, who knows? They could be distant relatives down the Ellis family tree line. We are not sure, but at least at the moment they are separated by teams and by penalty box, as now B. Allen goes into the box.
Yes, that is Bryce Allen, who will be perhaps serving this it could be a 2 and a 10 situation here. We'll let you know as soon as we find out. In any case, it's looking like a 4-on-3 for the next minute 23 and the Thunder, but they will be out without one of their key playmakers in William Ellis.
Yeah, as you've got, it looks like the referees are trying to get this sorted between both captains of the teams, with Justin Dag there and Matt Enright.
Surely the refs know we don't have time for all this.
Yeah,
we need to get this
in
game
a short
underway.
Period game. We were doing so well up until this point. The game was flowing so fast. And it looks like Ellis, much to the chagrin of the West Auckland Admiral fans and faithful here, has gone back onto the bench. And now they are recalling what looks like Taylor Rooney, who is questioning, was that me? What did I do? Not sure what's going on. He's going to the penalty box.
You rarely see this where the captain of the team is able to talk somebody out of a penalty. But unfortunately for Rooney, he's the one that sits in the box.
Yeah, not too sure exactly what we're getting here. It's a bit of a mixed bag. It's kind of like that lolly mystery bag you get from the dairy. This is a bit unusual, bit of a situation that you're not sure what you're going to get, but let's see how this plays out. At the moment, it's just one penalty up on the clock for the Dunedin Thunder team.
But it's a 4-on-4 on the ice. So I'm not sure how the referees decide to call this one, but in any case, it's 4-on-4, and the power play for the Thunder is negated.
So you talked about something breaking the game open, Joel. This is possibly the opportunity to do it.
And here come the Thunder out of the zone. It's Enright doing some great work to regain control of the puck, but it's cleared out, and we're going to get another penalty here, as the Thunder are actually going to head back on the power play.
As they pull the goalie, and now they pull an extra attacker to make it a 5-on-4 situation. As Thunder applying pressure now with the man advantage as Alice touches up, and that will have the referee blow the whistle. There's a hooking penalty coming to the West Auckland Admirals.
So the Thunder coming with some speed through the neutral zone, forcing that hooking call on Alex Regan. So it will be a 4-on-3 for the Thunder here for the next 43 seconds. So Wanford plays it down low to Enright. Now back top to Wanford. Enright and Dagg do battle. Dagg wins it, but unable to clear it, so gets right back to Wanford. Now the far side, that's Darling. Back to Wanford. Wanford puts one through, but is blocked nicely by Vesper. Dagg has it now, but it's stolen from him by Otis, and then finally cleared. With 10 seconds remaining on this man advantage before we'll go back to 4-on-4 hockey. And here's Otis has it. Plays over to Darling. Darling with a crease, tried to go far side, but missed everything with a rolling puck.
So we are 4-on-4 now. Hart goes back on the ice. And
for the next 30 seconds or so. And here's Chamberlain into the zone. Tries to leave it for Hayward Jones, but Otis was able to break that up momentarily. But a great play by Jones here to take it towards the net before it's finally cleared. And now here's Lilly, poking away from him by Sestroni. And now Allen is out of the box, so we have a power play again for the Thunder as they ice the puck with this confusion of bodies going back and forth. And now a little bit more of a tussle behind the old goal.
Yeah, just with how loud it's been in this building, the players may not have been able to hear that whistle. Certainly there was one, and it's going all the way back down into the Thunder's zone, and they've got 30 seconds of a power play to work with. Not the space or place you want to be starting from. You want to be in that other end as close to that goal that you're trying to score on, not 200 feet away.
So 5:35 remaining in this third period with time constraints coming. If this is still tied at the end of regulation, what is to happen? We will find out as Lewis comes into the zone. Leaves it for Allen, but his shot goes wide. It's over towards Flight. Well, that's taken from him. Ellis with an opportunity here, shorthanded, gets it up to Smith. Smith with some space, puts it through, but he missed the net wide. Now, Mason Kennedy will play it up the wall. And that's Allen. But it's taken by Regan. Now Regan with some speed, trying to get around Lewis. But he's sealed off, and Flight will clear it to safety. Over to Otis. And now Ellis will intercept the pass. And he'll play it towards McLeach. Regan now. He'll skate it up the ice. And then delivers a big hit on Blair, who just avoided a massacre there. And it's cleared out of the zone. No icing here as McLeish is the first one back. He'll try to play it up off the wall, but it's kept in, played to Allen. Bryce Allen with some space, unable to get a stick on it. Played up and out. Now over to Blair for the Thunder. McLeish has it. Now cross ice towards Smith. Smith with a little bit of chance here, but that's broken up by Moore. And then cleared out in the middle of that hustle. And this will go for an icing with just 3:52 remaining here in the third period, still scoreless.
Such a great game, though. I hope you're enjoying watching this as we are calling it 0-0 again, but there's just so much action happening end to end. Penalties, power plays, penalty kills. It's just been a real seesaw battle, and there hasn't been one puck past the line yet. The goaltenders have been outstanding. So as we get the linesman picking up an errant stick, possibly broken.
Loose twig flying around. Got to do a bit of housekeeping back here before we can drop the puck once again. And that's Hayward Jones. Tries to play it down low, but it's broken up by Ellis. There's a shot, rebound right on as Sistroni was all alone.
Got a couple of chances at it, and it just wouldn't go for him.
Sistroni still alone, back door to goal! Scott Henry puts it in, and the Admirals take the lead.
There's something that broke there, just broke it open. Sistroni got the chance, but here we have it, the Rock replay. Shot from the point, off the skate of the defender from the Thunder, and Henry in the middle shoots and scores, low blocker. Admirals up 1-0. Last 3 minutes, a bunch of threes on the board. And the place just erupts here at the Brig at Paradise Avenue. Bit of a heartbreaker for the Thunder too. Hopefully they can regroup and come back in this. That's a big blow to get this game 1-0 opened up.
Well, something finally gave. Now the Thunder here trying to get an answer after James Moore making 28 straight saves, and on the 29th Admirals just finally able to get one through.
It certainly has woken up the crowd. That is for certain, as they are back out there right now. Holly Hay doing some great work in behind the net.
And here's Chamberlain, loses control of the puck, and how Ellis for the Thunder the other way. Ellis in the zone, leaves it for Darling, shot right on, and a glove save made by Bialik. There's Weekly aggressively stepping up to keep it in, but it's finally played out, and here's Chamberlain. Lilly with an escape move. He'll play that one up towards Flight, and it's into the zone.
So just on 2 minutes to play in this shortened NZIHL game.
And here's Andy Hart for the Admirals. Now it's played to Chalice. Chalice throws one towards the net, but it's blocked by Lilly. Now Weekly will try to push it up towards Flight. But now down below the net was Chalice. His centering feed was broken up, and it's cleared to neutral ice. Now Weekly, with Moses bearing down on him, will play it up the wall. But it's over towards Rooney. A deflection there by Moses trying to get one towards the net. And now Allen has it. He'll play it to Weekly. Weekly up the wall to Otis. And now up towards Lewis. And it looks like we are going to get a penalty here for interference perhaps, and a power play opportunity for the Thunder.
I think that, that's going to go against Jordan Chalice, and there's going to be a timeout called here by the Thunder as they have a power play for the remaining, there's 1 minute 10 on the clock as Chalice will go into the penalty box not a greatly timed penalty there to take in this moment of the game with a 1-0 scoreline, giving the Thunder a much needed chance here to tie the game up.
Yeah, so Chalice and Flight kind of got
tangled up?
Tangled up. Flight was actually trying to get back to the bench.
He's trying to go off to make a line change, and Jordan got in his way a little bit and just gave a bit of business. And I think that's one of those things that it's not super marginal, but in this time of the game, discipline's important. You gotta watch what you're doing, and that's going to potentially cost them.
The refs have consistently called it pretty tight all game, so that is in line with how we're going. But development here, the Thunder have pulled the goalie 6-on-4 with 1:10 remaining. This is it.
They are really going for it. That's all in if you are the Thunder, knowing they need to get a goal here.
One-timer here, broken up, and now a chance to put the game away as the Admirals will have unlimited opportunities to ice the puck. But again, they are short 2 men on this 6-on-4 here for the Thunder. And here's Ellis. He'll play it up to Wanfor. Wanfor puts one through, hits a skate, puck still free, and finally cleared away. Now here's Degg, sends it all the way down, but that one again just wide.
So 33 seconds here, the Thunder just going all in as they have to. They got to move up the other end of the ice.
So here's Wanfor. With time running out for the Thunder, brings it into the zone. He's going coast to coast here. Centering feet, hits the side of the net, and then Dagg is able to clear once again. Race for the puck. Here is Rooney. Rooney with an opportunity to end it, but he's pushed away by Blair. And now Ellis has it with just seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Wanfor. Not able to do anything with it, and that will do it. The West Auckland Admirals sneak past the Phoenix Thunder 1-0 here in West Auckland.
What a game, folks. Fantastic viewing right down to the wire, literally to the last seconds of the game. West Auckland Admirals winning it by a score of 1-0. So it certainly was not a game with a super high score. However, a lot of action. Thunder really giving it all and demonstrating that in the last minute there, pulling their goalkeeper, going 6-on-4. Something you don't always see, but they knew they had to go for it under these time constraints. So what a matchup to watch. You were certainly in for a treat on this game tonight.
A fantastic effort by the Phoenix Thunder, coming in again with that massive delay in the airport in Dunedin, making it here in Auckland, getting directly off the flight, driving to the ice rink, and then getting directly onto the ice to play this shortened game. But you wouldn't be able to tell with the effort that they put in, especially from the goalkeeper, James Moore.
Yeah, definitely one of the stars of the game. If we were awarding any stars, he would be one of them, if not the first, because he just stood on his head. He played outstanding and got beat by a shot that went off his defenseman's skate inadvertently to the slot, and Scott Henry made no mistake shooting that puck low blocker. So Admirals do take this one, earning some valuable points to move them up the standings just a little bit.
Yes, indeed, a big win for the West Auckland Admirals on that late game-winning goal from Scott Henry. But we still have more to play for tomorrow night. We will run it back with these two teams in the full fashion as a little bit of a tussle well after the whistle.
Yeah, after the handshake line has happened, there's just a bit of interaction between the Thunder players and either the fans or some of the Admiral players themselves. But that just goes to show you that these guys, it means a lot to them, and there will be more to come tomorrow. So please stay tuned and join us.
5:15.
5:15, yeah. I was going to say, what is the time of the game? It's got to be a little bit earlier than we had tonight.
5:15 tomorrow. We will be streaming here. Ian Wanamaker will be hosting you on a fantastic evening, so stay tuned. But that's it from us tonight. I'm Joel Rindelob along with Ian Wanamaker. Thank you for a great evening of ice hockey, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Ka kite.